Stick a bunny in me pocket. I'll fetch the suitcase from the van.
Hello and welcome to Actor Thomas. This week we are going to do a TV/movie review, and this week we're going to do an episode of Only Fools and Horses called Diamonds Are for Heather. Now, in this episode, Del, Rodney and Grandad are in the Nag's Head, and there is a band, a musician, playing, and Del asks for his favourite song to be played, which is a song called Old Shep. And in the guitar player who knows Del says, once you've played the song, the evening is completely ruined. Everyone gets very emotional, and it's very difficult to get everyone back up to, being happy again. At that point, Del sees a very pretty lady sitting at the other end of the bar, alone, looking as if she's waiting for people. Del goes over and introduces himself, have a bit of a discussion about why Del likes the song, and he finds out that this woman called Heather, likes the song as well, and they start talking. And over the evening, they realise that there's bits in common and everything like that, and Del takes her back to her flat. And over a period of time, you find out that she's got a son who's about 3.5. She's separated from her husband, who she hasn't seen in 6 months, and she is very close friends with one of her neighbours that look after her son when she goes out. And over the period of the episode, you see Del and Heather getting closer and closer, and you realise that Del is in love, and you sort of realise that Heather sort of cares about Del. He gets on with her son, and everything seems to be going really well, strength to strength, and everything's looking really rosy for Del. And up to a point where he decides, after several weeks of seeing Heather, that he wants to ask her to marry him. And one of the few things is that he, by doing this, what he would have done is he would move into Heather's flat with her and her son, leaving Grandad and Rodney in Nelson Mandela flats. But he thinks he's found the woman of his dreams, and he can see himself with her and her son, and maybe even having children with Heather himself. So, like I said, he has decided to propose, and they go out for a meal, and after they've eaten, Del asks her, and unfortunately Heather has to say no. She has to turn him down, because she has recently received a letter from her husband, who she hasn't seen for a very, very long time, and saying that he's working down in Southampton, and he wants to give their marriage another go with their son, and hoping that Heather and their son would move down to Southampton to live with him, and hopefully see out of London they could actually have a happy life. This leaves Del very, very depressed and quite upset. And after he leaves the restaurant, he's walking through the high street, and there is a Christmas brass band, and obviously they're playing Christmas carols and everything like that. And Del goes up to them and says to the leader, "Could play this song, which and then obviously as the band starts playing, you realise it's old Shep, which gives Del a little bit of a smile as he gets into the van and heads home. Right, that is the end of this episode. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of my review of Only Fools and Horses, Diamonds Are For Heather, and I'm going to give this episode a score of 5. I'm going to give this episode a score of 5. Thank you very much, and I shall see you next time. Goodbye.